Stocks are ripping, Bitcoin is dead flat, and that gap is the most important thing happening in markets right now. Welcome back. This is your midweek read on where markets actually stand. And it's a strange one. Stocks are grinding higher, but it's all AI carrying it. Bitcoin is sitting flat on its 200-week line, liquidity still tight, and we've got a brand new Federal Reserve chair. By the end of this, you'll know exactly where things stand and what's really driving it. No hype, just the read, so let's get into it. Bitcoin is doing something pretty crazy right now. We can see it's around these 200-week moving average levels here on the weekly time frame, still bearish. We can see it's slightly using it as support here, the 200-week. 200-week is usually the buy zone here on BTC, so really nice levels, and I'm definitely starting to DCA back into BTC around here. We could still definitely go a little bit lower, around these 50s, 40s levels, but BTC on the macro time frame, really nice levels around here. We do have Saylor outlining live on CNBC that BTC has bottomed, could be bottoming here from Saylor. Moving into spring, we will rally from here. So let's hear exactly what Saylor has to say.
Up in October about 125. I think we bottomed at 60. I think we're moving into the spring phase. We've got decent support here in these levels. I think we'll rally from here. We're just working against a few macro headwinds right now. At the top.
Okay, that's what Saylor's got to say. MicroStrategy, let's pull it up. Let's see exactly what strategy's doing. It's pretty bearish. I mean, they're getting pretty cooked. Their 200-week is well under. It's been in bearish for so long here. And then we've got even alts. We're pulling up Ethereum. Let's see exactly where they are. Strong resistance around the 2025 lows here on Ethereum. So Ethereum could be looking at a bottom soon, maybe. We never have to guess. We're just using the Summit Cloud and the trend reversing systems we've got here at Summit. It's still bearish, still in that bearish trend on the weekly. On the daily time frame, yeah, it's been bearish for so long. Yeah, it's pretty bearish here on ETH. But these 2025 lows are definitely the zone we're watching here for alts. Hyperliquid, we covered this last week. It's still bullish at the moment. It is retesting the cloud. So let's see where this goes. We never have to guess. We're just following the trend systems here. Solana, still pretty bearish. It's getting pretty cooked here. Digger the bear flip back here in October. And we've just been saying risk off, and Solana, I'm definitely looking at allocating once we get a bull flip or BTC in general finds a bottom here. So very nice to see on BTC and crypto, it's still bearish at the moment. Yeah, let's see how we go. We've got the new Fed chair in. We've got liquidity still tight at the moment here. And we do have stocks. This is pretty big. So stocks around $1 trillion wiped out from US stock markets today. That's a massive. So let's pull up and see where the S&P is sitting at the moment. S&P has just been ripping. Stocks have been ripping like crazy through 2026. It's currently in June now, and we're watching, the S&P is getting a little hit today. But it's still bullish on the cloud. We don't really have to guess. Headlines like this coming out, that is a lot of liquidity exiting today in the stock market, but we're using the cloud, using the system here. And we can see here, it has already recovered a little bit here, but in general, it is bullish here. So we definitely need stocks to keep bullish here for crypto to continue on and look like it could be bottoming here. But yes, stocks, I mean, we're watching the cloud, the trend systems here. It's been bullish for quite some time. Even when we pull up stocks here on the scanner, we've had some mega stocks that have been crazy through the scanner. And if you're a client of ours, you've understood that stocks like Intel, when we got the bull flip here, it's been really nice, and definitely the time for stocks was late 2025 into 2026, but the more opportunity I feel is going to be crypto in Q3, Q4, which will be a nice bottom zone. So we're definitely watching those levels in crypto. Stocks are ripping though. We also have space that did get released last week, and it has gone down about 20% overnight. And I think it's about $1 trillion in valuation has been erased now from space when it had that massive pump. So you can see here, it's down back near the IPO price. There's no clear trend exactly where space is at the moment, but I'm definitely bullish on Elon and wouldn't put past anything of his success. He's definitely going to take this company on to better things, but an IPO price, I mean, yeah, it's getting dumped pretty heavy right now. And that's like a lot. We'd also got, so much stock unlocks here on SpaceX have still got to go. So we have August, September, October. Like currently there's only 5% of the SpaceX supply out there at the moment. with like a 20% unlock as the first one in August. I'm definitely watching this one. Let's see where the price ends up. SpaceX at the moment, I'm not touching until we get a bit more data here. Like you can't even pull up like a daily chart to get some sort of a trend. It's not even registering on the cloud to see where the trend is. That's how fresh this is. So back to IPO price, I'm thinking it could even trickle back around to these 100 levels and go completely under the IPO price. But long term, yeah, SpaceX is definitely one to watch for here in markets. We have stocks. Stocks getting a hit today, around 2% down on the S&P. Crypto's likely sitting around the 200-week moving average levels on BTC. Very nice to see. Definitely in the buy zone. And more crypto news here. We also have the Clarity Act has just been, I like this post from Mars. We haven't had a date for the Clarity Act. And yeah, this is pretty crazy. So the Clarity Act has been, we're so close, October 25, almost across the finish line. So shout out Mars on this one. April, May, now the Clarity Act is heading for scheduled July 17th. So this is only a couple of weeks away. And to be honest, I don't know if it's going to affect the price at all in crypto. Yes, this will get a bit more clarity for institution regulations, etc. Maybe some more financial products in crypto could get rolled out here. But yeah, I'm not sure if the Clarity Act will actually help with price action for crypto. We're waiting for a bottom here on BTC and bull flips to start coming in here in crypto on alts. They've been bearish for so long. We can even see on ETH. Maybe the Clarity Act could help ETH at the moment. We're definitely going to make sure we're staying informed here. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're definitely watching these levels here on ETH. Testing those 2025 lows is crucial for ETH at the moment. If it ends up breaking this, man, ETH could go down to like a K, I feel. But definitely need to hold this resistance here, 2025 lows. Definitely watching these levels here. This is quite a short one today, so there's only really Hype and Zcash, which is bullish. Zcash having a little pullback here, and obviously the Fed's held interest rates again, and they're fighting inflation. I know the new Fed chair, Kevin Warsh, wants to bring inflation down, and yeah, he held rates, not looking good for liquidity. It's still very tight, and we can see this through BTC's price. BTC is like a liquidity smoke alarm. And it's telling you right now that liquidity is still tight in markets. And mainly AI stocks like Intel are holding stocks up and the rally on stocks. It's been pumping, it's been going parabolic here. Currently down around 6%, but we can see here, even pre-market, stocks are just continuing on. It is so crazy. And what a time to be alive in certain finance markets. Definitely opportunities are coming in crypto, and we're watching these very closely. So make sure you get active in the comments where you think crypto is likely to finish to end the year. It's currently going into the later stages of 2026. And yeah, hopefully we get a bottom here on BTC. Currently, it is still hovering around these levels here, looking pretty weak on the 200 week. If it's holding these lines, we're hoping for a bottom. We're really hoping for a bottom here, but the trend is telling us bearish. So we're starting DCA and not full porting into BTC at the time. Anyway, that is everything for today, so make sure you like the video.